Well, I think there's so many ways, like the human body is so magical, I would say, in that like science can't comprehend its true capabilities, and I don't think it ever will. But it does go away. And I think that like if someone is truly, truly in pain, and like I think you have to start from ground zero and assume everything you know is wrong, from the way you stand, your posture, the way you breathe, the way you sleep, and obviously food and water. I think water for me, the majority of people are underhydrated, and people like this right here is roughly a liter. I have two of these every night. I bring up next to my bed. I drink both of them fast, right in first thing in the morning. Now I do only eat one meal a day, but I drink a lot of water. And the more water I drink, the better I feel. And I know people will always come back and say, well, you're watering down your electrolytes. And, it takes a ton of water to really do that. And I do take electrolytes, like I have salt during the day if I feel like it. And I drink, I take a lot of like magnesium during the day as well. But I think people like are so scared of the concept of the electrolyte imbalance, which is so far from the truth, that they like that this 8 cups of water a day. It's real. I think that's what they recommend. It's so small. There's no possible way, especially if you're active, that you're going to be totally hydrated. And most people wake up first thing in the morning and they run downstairs and they have coffee. And then they wonder why they're like panic stricken. Then they start shallow breathing and their day is just total chaos. So water plays a big role. And for people that, that want to doubt it, is if you look at Tom Brady, I mean, he's worldwide known, greatest football player ever, played really long into his career. His whole program, I think it's called the TB12. Like he was very strict with water consumption. And like I believe his basic protocol was 1 ounce per pound of weight. So, if he was doing nothing that day and he's like a 220-pound guy, 220 ounces, that's almost 2 gallons. It's like maybe it's not, you know what I'm saying. And then if he was actually working out, it could be 2 to 3 times his actual body weight in ounces in the hot weather and everything else. And you look at it's such a simple thing, but he was like very anal about it, measured it, everything. If he had alcohol, he would increase the water. If he had coffee, he would increase the water. So people can mock the whole water consumption and say you're diluting electrolytes. But look at him. Look at other athletes. They all drink huge amounts of water. And water is a huge part of your body along with salt. I do eat a lot of salt as well. And people have mocked me for a long time on how much salt I put on meat. But it's not bad. Obviously, if you get table salt, it is. But like if you're just having sea salt, it's fine. You know, drink the water. And I've worked with clients as young as 18. There was one in, I believe in Sweden. He had brain fog, everything, and we walked through his actual day, how it starts, and he would struggle to get out of bed when his alarm got off. And I told him, just bring a liter of water. Start with a liter. Drink it down. It won't feel good at first. You'll think it's too much. And within a week, he felt fine. The brain fog was gone, and it was such a simple thing of just water. And another client I can say is digestive problems for 10 years using suppositories and enemas. Went to the doctor. It specializes in this. And I don't know how to describe this politely, so I hope you don't mind the language. The doctor was like highly specialized and wanted to give her a shit bag. Young woman, to give her a shit bag. I started working with her. I said, you have to increase your water consumption. And voila, in 2 days, back to a regular scheduled digestive system where the specialists fail. No one even asked about the water.
If this sparks something for you, there's a much deeper conversation in the full episode. You can watch it here on YouTube or on Spotify or listen on Apple Podcasts. Like, subscribe, and stay connected for more.